What about you, Jane? What would you like to create within the spirituality pillar for season 2?
Yeah. What occurs to me, or my experience, is that when each of us shares insights or wisdom or whatever material is coming up in relation to the subject, this is not just a mental exercise. It is for me, it's what my life is based on. This is something that I feel really passionately about. So there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of energy behind it. And then when we're talking in dialogue with somebody else, another cast member, another person in the field, they're also coming from that place. And then when we bump up against each other, there's some live material potentially happening there, because it's more than just ideas that we're sharing. We're sharing on a much deeper level, and I'd like to see much more talking about what's actually happening in that interpersonal dynamic when we're tapping into this material that, that is so passionately important. It's how we structure our lives. This is not just trivial, certainly not to me. Mm-hmm. And so it's not so much just the information, but it's the living dynamic that's happening between people that can get exciting. And the other aspect to that is a person who is, and so I'm representing spirituality, a person who is on a spiritual path is tapping into deep material, inspired material, you could say divine truth. It's direct experience. It's tapping into direct experience. And each of us who is doing that is coming from their own very particular perspective, because no one else is in the same place in the universe that you are at, has had the same experiences, and it's not tapping into the same information. And so when you're in dialogue with somebody else in a show who's tapping into their own particular perspective, if you can bring out what's really happening on an experiential level, there's a potential for transformation, for opening up information and experience that hasn't been experienced before. And to me, that's extremely exciting, because participating in the evolutionary process.
Yeah,
so I'd like to see more of that happen.
Yeah, fantastic, Jane. Thank you very much.